Hey y'all, Ack here. So if you were around on March 31st, 2018, then you would know that a certain indie horror game was released. If you don't know, this was when Baldi's Basics in Education and Learning first released. Now known as Baldi's Basics Classic, this game was created by Mistman12, but recently, the most recent game in the series, Baldi's Basics Plus, got its 0.4 and 0.5 update. So to celebrate, I'm not going to be talking about this game, and instead talk about Fangames. You know, I've never really seen other indie horror games talk about Fangames as much as you do with FNAF and sometimes Mario. Anyways, with that being said, let's get started on our first Baldi fan game. Baldina's Basics in Education Literacy Grammar was created by this person. I'm not even going to try to pronounce it, and I'll be honest, this game was not fun. I didn't even play for 10 minutes, mainly because of the mouse sensitivity. Even though I had it turned all the way up, I was still turning really slowly. Besides that, this game is pretty much like the original, but with a literature teacher instead of a math teacher. You're tasked with collecting 8 pieces of paper so you can write your essay for Baldina. During this, Baldina is chasing you, since you're apparently skipping class.
Hey you, are you skipping a class? I'm going to find you!
There's also a bunch of other people that you have to worry about, like this math girl who is similar to Playtime. Once you successfully write your essay, you win. Yeah, that's all I really have to say about this game. On to the next one. While Baldi didn't have a lot of fan games, it did have a lot of mods, for some reason. So one of the mods I'm going to be talking about is, I kid you not, John Madden's Basics.
Hey folks, John Madden here for the quick mess. Football. Football.
This mod was created by EpicJake72 and is simply just a reskin of the original Baldi's Basics game, but instead of Baldi, it's John Madden. Principal of the Thing is replaced by Principal Skinner from The Simpsons, Playtime is replaced by Dora, and Itsabo is replaced by Proto. Is that his name? Besides that and a few item reskins, it's just that, a reskin, so there's not much to talk about, but I love this mod so much. Next game. We all know Baldi has pretty basic math, but I don't have time for this baby math. It's time to actually think in advanced education with Viktor Strobovski. This game was made by Mr. Dr. Knows, and it's kinda hard. First of all, the math is, like the game states, advanced. Second of all, when answering questions, the characters can still move, meaning you can get jump scared while mathing. Though you can turn this off, which is kinda cool. You also have to answer 5 questions instead of the regular 3. Viktor is also a bit harder since you can only hear him when he's closer because his footsteps are pretty quiet, compared to Baldi's loud ruler slapping. There's also this guy, Mix, who you have to go to every now and then to help him make his food by typing in the ingredients. If you fail, you become an ingredient. I also got stuck on the tutorial since my last just wasn't working for some reason. I also died to whatever this thing was, since it dragged me into Viktor. This game is pretty good and probably one of my favorite Baldi fan games. Anyways, on to the next game. So what if we took Baldi's Basics and gave it RTX? Baldi's Unreal Basic is sort of a remake of the original Baldi's game, with 4 different chapters, created by Obsidious, the same guy who created FNAF Simulator. This game is honestly pretty alright. The first chapter is pretty much like the original game, collecting 8 notebooks, then leaving the school, but with a newer map and your parents are here for some reason. Chapter 2 has you turn on 5 generators in Baldi's basement, which is flooded. There's also a story to this game, but I didn't really pay attention to it. Also, I got Baldi stuck in this section since he was able to clip through one of the generators. Chapter 3 first starts you off back in an abandoned Baldi schoolhouse. After looking at a picture, we go into a flashback. We're now a kid and we sneak out of Baldi's classroom and go up to Playtime. And now we're in a grayscale forest and we need to collect 6 memories while Baldi is chasing us. Finally is Chapter 4, which I didn't play much. Sorry. I don't think the game was ever finished, so hopefully Obsidious can come back to this one and finish it. And that concludes our journey with some Baldi's Basics fan games. It was honestly fun playing through most of these fan games. It's nice to see what the community is making. This video of course didn't cover every single Baldi fan game out there, as there's still a lot more, and I didn't even include mods, except for John Madden. But of course, we can't forget the best Baldi fan game, Slender the 8 Pages. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys next time. Bye, y'all.